This is the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. It reads, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad with another lesson, another video through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So first and foremost, Kal Halayim La Allah Hayanawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakaha Kodash Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahushai Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahushai Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more than ever for the truth. Yeah? Shalom unto the speckled Israelites and shalom unto the very few but faithful at Akwatium. This is what I had to say. Yeah, this is what I had to say. Was it really worth it? Yeah? Was it really worth it in a time like this, you know? And not only because of us of in a time like this, you know, but knowing the power that we have. When I say the power, I'm speaking about the Most High, you know, because He is our power. You know, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, you know, they both are our power. Alright? And knowing how dreadful they are, not just could be, but they are. You know, knowing how dreadful they are, and the sort of judgment and punishments and what have you, you know, penalties that they could suffer. Alright? Would it be worth it, or was it really worth it, you know, to willfully subvert whole houses, willfully pollute the gospel, you know, take that bribe, you know, sell out, you know, just to live it up in this kingdom here, you know, in this wicked system, you know? Was it really worth it? Yeah? Was it really worth it at the end? Because as far as I see, you know, with guys like, you know, Nathan them, Bishop Nathan them, you know, and I don't know what title the leader of One Body holding. I don't know. I can't remember the title he holding, but nevertheless, you know, plainly you could see that these guys, you know, along with General Yohana and what have you, you know, plainly, you know, it's evident, you know, you could see that these guys have sold out. But the question lies, you know, was it worth it at the end of it all, you know? Was it worth it? Alright? Knowing the power that you have, knowing the terrible power that you have. Because at the end of the day, that's your power, you know, because you guys are Israelites, right? He is still your God, He is still your power. At the end of it all, although you choose not to serve Him, you know, you choose to go the other route, But at the same time, you belong to the nation of Israel, so automatically that's your God. Though you decide to rebel. But the thing is, was it really worth it? These is the questions you guys had to ask yourself. These is the questions that you guys gotta ask yourself. Sit down, look in the mirror, look at yourself. Think about what you've been doing. Think about that first day, you was approached. You was approached and, a council was held and, offers were made. Deals were accepted, and financial transactions were made, with terms and conditions. And here it is, later down the line, you've been perverting, you know what you've been doing, When you sit down home, wherever, does it ponder in your mind, was it really worth it? Knowing the judgment that you will receive, not could receive, but will receive, because you done do what you did, right? So it's not a matter could receive, but it's a matter of that you will receive. Here you have one body nothing, you have a shy over the period of time. They've been waxing worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Alright. No slave ships. Before they even come to this latest one with no slave ships. They never had any slave ships. It was what? You go back to what Grecia, Alexander was an Israelite. With that one where he say let me take my time here. Where he said they oh gosh, I don't wanna lie on him, man now. Help me here, yeah, bash me or try. Help me here. There were many things. You all know what I'm speaking about, man. It just can't come to my head right now. I see it. But there were many things. Many blasphemous stuff that he said, Oh yeah, the other nations could make it, all these things he teaching, Just like GOCC, all you guys, all you guys had to face the reality, Was it really worth it? Alright, there's too much I think that this Jephthah said, Bishop, I think it's Bishop, is his title, the leader, one body, Yeah, I can remember he even said, we don't have to wait on Yahushua, we could take the kingdom ourselves. We don't have to wait on Yahushua. And many other things, Many other things. Now the latest says that what? No slave ships never took place. Then you have UIC with the hell doctrine and all these things and other things, Sex on the Sabbath, they could have sex on the Sabbath. Alright. And the biggest one of them all is the MOTB, and what have you. That's why the scripture, when I go to Matthew, take a look at Matthew, Matthew 12:36, it reads, But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. Alright? That's why I say, was it really worth it, Because for the lies that you have been teaching and subverting whole houses, think I could get that. I want to believe I could get that. Let me see if I could put that in there. Bear with me. Who subvert whole HOUSE. Yes, Titus 11. Titus 1 and 11. Let me see if I could get that. Babakasha. Let's see if I could get that. Titus chapter 1 and verse 11. Titus 1, and I will start from 10. Titus 1 and 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers, and these which goes back to the very said scripture that I just read, is going to have to give account of all the idle words, all the false teachings. All right. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, they who of the circumcision, they who know that what they are Israelites. All right. Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake, for money. All right, because they have sold out, they have taken the bag. That's why I will continue to ask the question, at the end of it all, was it really worth it? Was subverting a whole house? Let me see if I can get the synonyms for the word subvert. SUBVERT. Subvert, undermine, oh my, undermine the power and authority of an established system or institution. And what is that established system or institution? All right, the truth. All right. These men undermine the power and authority of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and his system, which is the scriptures. All right. This is what they did. This is what they've been doing. All right. Destabilize, unsettle, overthrow, overturn, bring down. This is what they're doing. This is what they're trying to do, I should say. Because they cannot bring down the word of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. They cannot bring down the word of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. They cannot bring down the prophecies of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. They cannot, destabilize the truth. Because when they go to, bear with me, this is a scripture that's come to my mind. When they go to 1 Ezra 4, and I think it's 34. Let me see. 32, that's not bear with me. All right then, yeah. So it says, so as I said, So this is 1 Ezra 4 and 38, where it reads, As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong, it liveth and conquereth forevermore. So as much as they took that bag and sell out, sold out the people, leading the people down a dark hole, leading their congregation down into an abyss. All right. At the end of it all, they still cannot destabilize this truth, because this truth will always conquer. It will always conquer, That's why the scriptures say, let me see if I can get that also too. Bear with me. Let me see. I'm gonna just do a quick paraphrasing. Come on. Nothing. Right, nothing. A. Alright, good. Quick thing this way. 2 Corinthians 13 and 8. So let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. 2 Corinthians chapter 13 And verse 8, where it reads, for we can do nothing against the truth but for the truth. All right? And with all this, with scriptures like these, it comes to ponder what's in your mind. Why would men who are leaders, would tend to take the different route, the other route, the separate route, to lead the people astray when knowing that, hey, all that you're doing, the truth at the ending of it all, the truth can never be stopped. And the whole, when you come all the way right back around, it still comes back to this year, to the very first scripture that I had read, which was in Matthew 12, all right, and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. So what does it shows you? That at the ending of it all, you're supposed to know that what you've been doing, what you have been doing over the years, all right, you should know that there is a judgment that will be pursuing you at the ending of it all. Because remember, what you are doing is what? Subverting whole houses, all right, undermining your people. This is the thing, your people have been destroyed mentally, spiritually, all right, for well over 500 years. Because we have to remember that all the other captivities that we was in, we always knew who we were. This is the only captivity, all right, that, hey, we had literally totally lost everything. Our heritage, our culture, our language, knowing who we are, our power, everything. And here it is, the Lord, bring it back for us, give it back to us in these last days. And you having that opportunity, to lead your people to righteousness, lead your people to the kingdom of heaven, lead your people back to Yahweh Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai. But instead, you would rather take that bag, you would rather sit down with the devil and take that bag. All because what? You want to have it now. You can't serve two masters at the same time. You can't serve two masters at the same time. You cannot serve God and you cannot serve Mammon at the same time. You cannot eat at the table of the Most High and still want to eat at the table with devils. It don't work. It wouldn't work. It literally and naturally wouldn't work. And you have to ask yourself the question again, is it really worth it? Yeah? Is it really worth it? Let's take a look at Exodus chapter 23 and verse 7. Exodus 23 and 7, it reads, keep thee far from a false matter, and the innocent and righteous slay thou not. And this is what you all are doing. You all are slaying the innocent and righteous. All right? This is what you all are doing in a spiritual sense, right? And soon it's going to be what? Physical, right? For I will not justify the wicked, and thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blinded the wise and perverted what? The words of the righteous. Which is what? Bribes. Sell out. All right? Thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blinded the wise and perverted the words of the righteous. Because, hey, you all, who are the righteous? Israel. But when I say perverted the words of the righteous, you all are literally perverting the words of the prophets. All right, you guys take the gift. All right, you guys take the gift and turn a blind eye. All right, and start to pervert the words of the prophets. That's why the scripture that I was always quote, Isaiah 8 and verse 20, Salakia. Isaiah 8:20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. All right? And this is how you all are perverting the word of the righteous. All right? Because you all are perverting the word of the prophets. The prophets laid the foundation for us by this word. And we ought to carry out the construction of the house, all right, of the house of David by the way of what? Rightly dividing the word of truth, all right, and giving our people this truth so that the house can be properly well constructed. But with you all now, you know, you all building a house of wrong measurements. All right. Your house is not squared properly. Your house is not plumbed. You know, it's out of order by the way of your false teaching. And there is judgment to pay for that. Do you understand? Let's go to Psalms. Let's take a look at Psalms. Psalms 26. Psalms 26 and verse 8. It reads, Lord, I have loved the habitation of thy house, and the place where thine honor dwelleth. All right? This is what the hopeful elect, this is the mind that they should be carrying, and you know, this is the mind that they should be carrying. This is the mindset that we all, you know, should be moving with. All right? But it seems, as far as we could see, you know, there's a group, there's a body of men, you know, that differs from that, right? Gather not my soul with sinners, nor my life with bloody men. All right? But as you could see, these men love to mingle themselves with sinners and bloody men, which is the devil, which is who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Yeah? In whose hands is mischief, and their right hand is full of bribes. And this is who you guys lean on to. This is who you guys lean on to. Yeah, this is who you guys lean on to. And it's a sad thing. It's a sad, sad, sad thing. It's really sad. Whole houses you all subverting. Now it's going to have the elect that is going to, you know, wake up to the truth that you guys are liars, you guys are evil men, you guys are sellouts, and it's going to eventually fall right into the full 100% truth, which is the men of great millstone, starting from the apostles and elders on downwards. All right, but as for the rest, you know, as for the rest, that's why when I go to Proverbs, as I say, as for the rest, Proverbs 14 and 15, where it reads, the simple believeth every word. Yeah, the simple believeth every word. That's why you all in that, you all the members of this congregation, you know, that's why, you know, you all wouldn't see it, because you all are simple. A matter of fact, I should read that. Let's go to this very sad same scripture. Let's take a look at that very sad same scripture, but in the NLT. Proverbs 14. 15, where it reads what? Only simpletons believe everything they are told. Yeah, because that's what you all are, a bunch of simpletons. Right? All you all, let's say yesterday when we finished the work, and I want to get something to eat and whatnot, and come up the road, I bounce up a UIC. And how I know he's a UIC? Because I see him with the fringes on the jersey, right? Oh boy. And he can't even give me a good, proper answer concerning the mark of the beast. Alright? Question about the name of the Lord. The name of the Lord could be anything. Yeah? The name of the Lord could be anything. Now, who is the cause of that? They're leaders, right? They are leaders, but at the same time, they are simple. They are a bunch of simpletons, and they will believe everything their leader tell them. But what the scripture say, the prudent carefully consider their steps. The wise carefully consider their steps. Alright? The wise will carefully listen to what they have to say and then go back to the scriptures to see if the scriptures validate what they are saying. And when they see that it's not validating what they are saying, they is going to what? They is going to leave and come to the full understanding of the truth through the power and spirit of the Most High Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai. Providing that the Most High have favor upon them. Then too, at the end of it all, it would be that what? They are part of the elect. Because the elect will always be the elect at the ending of it all. Because the elect was always from the beginning, right? But as for the rest, they are just a bunch of simpletons. And they will believe they will swallow everything from Nate and Bishop Jephthah and General Yahana and whatnot, and Elder Rakar and whatnot, from GOCC, hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. But you leaders who are just called out, you all have to understand and remember that at the ending of it all, there is going to be a what? There is going to be a judgment for it. Yeah? You all subvert whole houses, man. It's sad. It's sad. It's real sad. Sirach 20 and 26, Sirach 20:26, it reads, yeah, the disposition of a liar is dishonorable and shame is ever with him. Alright, because you guys are a bunch of liars, man. And you all is going to be shamed. You all is going to be shamed. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is going to make sure of that you all is going to be put to shame. You think you all is going to get away with all what you have been doing and because we of Great Millstone standing for the whole 100% truth, pushing this word in its true and raw form and truth and sincerity. You think you all is going to get away, by calling us all these names and calling us the bomb camp and this and that and the other and whatnot, so forth, while you all has been doing all this bunch of fuckery. Alright? All this bunch of nonsense. Alright? Thieving the people money. Yeah? Literally thieving the people money. Because that's what you all doing this shit for. It's all about money. It's all about federal notes that are soon going to disappear. That is soon going to come to naught. What are you going to do then? And then what? Then there's the great judgment to fall right after, right? The disposition of a liar is dishonorable. You men are dishonorable men. Yeah, you men are dishonorable men. You guys could care less about your people. The evidence is there by a doctrine. by the way how you carry about yourself. The evidence is there. By your speeches. Yeah? Verse 29, jump into verse 29. Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise and stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove. This is why, GOCC, they can't speak out against the white man and the other nations, Jephthah the same. Here it is, you guys, for at one point in Dallas, you guys from one body, at one point in Dallas, you guys burning all the so-called white man, cursing all the so-called white man, this, that, the other. To now this 2023 to singing at, playing a different note. Yeah? That's why the scripture say, to the same, in the same Sirach, but chapter 18. Sirach chapter 18 and verse 7. That's why the scripture say what? When a man hath done, then he beginneth, and when he leaveth off, he shall be doubtful. Alright, because you all was preaching. I mean, it had little flaws within the doctrine, but still at the point, you all was teaching, that, hey, the so-called white man is the devil and whatnot. Then you all left off from that. Forked tongue. You guys carrying a forked tongue. No slave ships. No slave ships never took place and what have you, so forth. We was indentured laborers. Nigga, every idle word that you speak is going to, you all is going to be held accountable for it. Best believe that. Yeah? Best believe that. Best believe that. And, just I had to mention this, and my big brother on the God, he mentioned something yesterday. I was helping him, on a little hustle and whatnot, and we was having a conversation, while we doing a little hustle, and what he said to me made a lot of sense, and I wouldn't doubt. I wouldn't doubt if some of these men, could be Jesuits. Alright, because he make me privy to something that, within the Jesuits society, that because you all that don't know them as agents, the Jesuits and what have you, them is like the Gestapo, for the Roman Catholic Church, and what he was telling me, they will the Jesuits they will come, they will infiltrate into your organization, and being and pretend they will play the game so good, play the game so good, pretend that they're really with you and for your doctrine and this and that and the other, because they're well trained. These are well trained men. These are well trained men in espionage, and when the time is right, then they will start to reveal the self. And who knows if these men is really, who knows if these men is Jesuits? They may be, alright, let me say they may be not Jesuits, but they are agents, nevertheless. They are a bunch of agents. That's why when I go to Sirach 11, is 11 and 27. No. Let me see. Let's now bear with me. No, right? It's 11 and 29. Right? Sirach 11:29. Bring not every man into thine house, for the deceitful man hath many traits. Bring not every man into thine house. That is why I glad, Elder Apostle Taha, we pass out that order, all the apostles pass out that order. No new members in GMS. Because we even had one and all amongst us in this camp here just recently. I'm talking about just this year, and we would have to call him an agent, We would have to call him an agent. No, he wasn't a member or actual member of the camp, but we used to have him still fellowshipping with us, and whatnot. But come to turn out, this guy wasn't ready for us. No, that is a whole story I don't really want to get into at this time, but let's just put it in a nutshell. He wasn't for us. Alright, he wasn't for us. Alright. The scripture is saying it out aloud. Bring not every man into thine house, for the deceitful man hath many traits. Alright? And this is what would taking place with these camps, the congregation, they're having these men, alright, in their lives, and he's deceiving them all the way down to the end. Because that house, that don't literally mean your literal house, that house is you, your mind. You're bringing these men into your mind. Here you have the Bishop Nathan, whatnot. His people, his congregation look up to him as the Messiah. They look up to this man as the blasted Messiah. Women all crying, holding on to his garment and crying long tears. Like a bunch of friggin' groupies. Right? Coming in on a horse and all that shit. The deceitful man have many traits, yeah? You guys, again, the simpletons will believe everything. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The simpletons will believe everything, man. But hey, what does scripture say? In Ezekiel, let's take a look at Ezekiel, man. Let's take a look at our forefather Ezekiel and what he have to say pursuant to Ezekiel 13 and verse 8. You can read from verse 1 to verse 8 and downwards for yourself. But I'm reading from verse 8 to have my reasons why. Ezekiel 13 and 8, it reads, Therefore thus say the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because ye have spoken vanity, and seen lies, therefore behold, I am against you, say the Lord. And who is he speaking about? He's speaking about the false prophets, right? Yeah? He is speaking about the false prophets. And mine hand shall be upon the prophets that see vanity, and that divine lies. They shall not be in the assembly of my people. This is the judgment, man. This is the judgment. Neither shall they be written in the writing of the house of Israel, neither shall they enter into the land of Israel, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Yeah? Which is what? They are not going to be a part of the first fruits. They are not going to be a part of the elect. They are not going to be a part of that great salvation that is coming upon the face of the earth. Alright? Because they have seduced my people, subvert whole houses, man, saying peace, and there was no peace. And one built up a wall, and lo, others daubed it with untempered mortar. So say unto them, Salakia, say unto them which daubed it with untempered mortar, that it shall fall. Yeah? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to bring down all these organizations. Yeah? IUIC, ISUPK, One Body, yeah, GOCC, yeah, and the list goes on and on and on. They all going to fall. They all going to fall. Watch and see. All right. There shall be an overflowing shower, and yea, yeah, that overflowing shower is what? That Esau. Yeah, they shall be like madmen, sparing none. Yeah. Yea, O great, and yea, O great hailstone shall fall, well, which is what? The thermal nuclear missiles, and a stormy wind shall rent it. Lo, when the wall is fallen, shall it not be said unto you, where is the daubing wherewith ye have daubed it? Yeah, where all the doctrine and all these, all the lying doctrine and all these things, you know, where is it now? Yeah? Where is it now? All the lies that you stood upon to subvert the people, to undermine the people, to lie to the people, all because of vanity, all because of money. Where is it now? Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will even rent it with a stormy wind in my fury, and there shall be an overflowing shower in mine anger, and great hailstones in my fury to consume it, man. And this is, again, the question lies. Was it really, at the ending of it all, was it really worth it, boy? Let me be real, let me be serious. Was it really worth it? We have been over 500 years. Everything has been stripped from us. Now Yahweh Hashem Yahshua give us it back. And this is what you guys did, boy. You spit in the Mosiah and his son face for fucking money. Something really had to be wrong with you niggas, man. I am a heavy set person, you know, in size. And I telling you, I don't have the belly, as much belly as I have as a heavy set person. I do not have the belly still to compensate for what these niggas do. I cannot do that. I don't have the belly to do that. I really don't. I'm sorry, but I don't have the belly to do that. And, oh boy. These niggas is going to get it. The Lord gives specific instructions here. Specific instructions. Revelation 22 and 18. Where he said, for I testify that every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book, if any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. And if any man shall take away the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life, which we just read in Ezekiel 13. All right? And out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in the book. But it seems like some niggas don't get it, man. No matter how you talk to these guys and show these guys through the scriptures that they're going off and you all are doing wickedness. We are the bomb camp, right? GMS is the bomb camp, the grapists. You know, we are a bunch of grape men and whatnot, so forth, so forth. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That is why when you go to verse 11, same chapter, Revelation 22 and 11, it reads what? He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. So let them continue. Because, oh Lord, what else? That is Ecclesiastes. So because sentence has not been Let me see if I can get it. I'll come back to the scripture. Let me see if I can get it. I don't wanna. I think it's 8 and 11 or something like that. Yeah, yeah. It's Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Yeah, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Yeah, because Yahweh Hashem Yahshua ain't bring the judgment upon you all as yet. Don't feel it ain't gonna come. The Lord just letting you all time just, the Lord just letting you all do until the time is right. That is all. Though a sinner do an evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High God. And that's the whole thing. You guys don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai, but don't worry. Don't worry. So going back to the Revelation 22:11, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still, and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work. So you all is going to be held accountable. No if, no buts, no maybe about this thing. No if, no buts, no maybe about this thing. That's why the scripture say in Psalms 1, which is the last scripture that I'm going to push out here, because I had to go on the plantation, I had to get ready to go on the plantation. Psalms 1 and 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But too bad we cannot say that for you guys, blessed is you guys, Too bad we cannot say that for you guys. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. And we see in that through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, that is what took place with the apostles and elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. Hence the reason why we could gladly say through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, we have full 100% truth. Alright? The ungodly are not so. Yeah, the ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. There's no two ways about that. Alright, there's no two ways about it. So it is what it is. But at the ending of it all, ask yourself that question. Was it really worth it? Call Halayam. La Alahaya Nawa Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashi Ba'asham Rakaha Kodash. Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahawashi Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahawashi Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahawashi. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, who taught us this truth. Double salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and the freedom to do so no more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird, Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwatium. A brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Campaign Trinidad signing out, saying shalom, shalom, shalom.